Welcome to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts.
As the European Commission prepares to launch a much-awaited revised pharmaceutical package, two recent studies by the Parliament's Panel for the Future of Science and Technology, or STOA, advance possible options to tackle current weaknesses in drug development and ensure access to high-quality medicines. Want to know more? Stay with us.
As the father of modern pathology, Rudolf Virchow, said, politics is nothing but medicine at a greater scale. Health is recognised as a human right by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and by the EU Charter of Fundamental Rights.
While no system is perfect, EU citizens already enjoy a high level of healthcare. But the COVID-19 pandemic shone new light on systemic weaknesses in the research and development of new medicines. Here's Louisa Antunch from the European Parliamentary Research Service.
We're especially talking about medicine shortages, unequal access to affordable vaccines, diagnostics and treatments, a lack of effective antibiotics, and of medicines for rare diseases and children's diseases, not to mention sustainability, both environmental and economic. There's a lack of transparency on the pricing and the costs of medicines, and an ineffective intellectual property system which perpetuates the monopoly of the big pharma companies at the expense of patients' interests.
The European Commission wants to address some of these pressing issues in the upcoming revision of the EU pharmaceutical package, which is expected to reach Parliament in a few weeks. But it won't be easy.
The revised framework will need to find the right balance between fostering an active research and innovation environment while still ensuring citizens' rights to access to affordable, high-quality medicines. But such a balance may prove to be an elusive one.
Ahead of its release, the Parliament's Panel for the Future of Science and Technology, or STOA, released two reports that analyse the current research and business model and offer options to tackle weaknesses in it.
The first one, prepared by the University of Milan, proposes the creation of an EU public biomedical infrastructure to centralise the research and production of new pharmaceuticals and health technologies.
Such a structure could focus on areas that are underinvested under the current business model, such as antibiotics and medicines for children's diseases and rare diseases.
The second study, from KU Leuven, points at possible solutions to tackle the lack of coherent investment, long-term strategy, competitiveness and leadership in biomedical innovation, considered to be the main reasons why the EU lags behind other global leaders in the pharma sector.
To increase research coordination and make sure citizens have access to medicines, the study suggests optimizing funding schemes, strengthening international cross-border collaboration, and building stronger expert leadership.
Both STOA studies stress the overarching issue of unmet medical needs caused by a fragmented EU health research system and a misalignment between public health priorities and industry outputs. Points that were also made in the 2021 Parliament's resolution on a pharmaceutical strategy for Europe.
All these issues will certainly be discussed in the coming months, as the European Parliament will be asked to vote on the revised EU pharmaceuticals legislation.
So, stay tuned. And if you want to know more, check out Louisa Antunch's full policy brief on the EPRS website or in our app.
This is a European Parliamentary Research Service podcast.
Thanks for listening.